Jai Hind, I am Pratul. You are watching Knowledge Finder YouTube channel. Today, we are discover about radius and ulna. Radius and ulna are the forearm bones. Okay, our forearms. That this is two bones. Okay, this is radius is the lateral bone of forearm, and medial is ulna. Here you can say this is a radius, and here this is a ulna. Okay, here you can tell us or question me. This is a medial side. This is lateral side. Yes. But this is not our anatomical position. Okay, these are our anatomical position this type. Okay, here you can see ulna inside the body, near the body. Here is the medial side of the body. Here this is the medial side ulna located, and the lateral side this is a radius located. Radius is homologous with the tibia, and ulna is the homologous with the fibula, and both bones have upper end, lower end, and a shaft. Okay, you can see first. You can see this is a right radius, anterior and posterior view, and this is the right ulna, anterior and posterior view. Here this is all nerve supply of all the muscles attachment of radius and ulna, anterior and posterior view. Here you can see the forearms muscles, superficial and deep muscles, all the nerve supply and their actions, and you can see here there are origin and insertion of forearm muscles. Okay, let's start this video. How to identify this is a radius or ulna? First time I can already say this is a ulna, it is near to the body. This is the medial side, this is ulna located, and the lateral side, the distance to the body, this is a radius located. Okay, side determination. How to determine the radius? Upper end of radius, this is a disc shaped. This is a disc shaped. Here upper end this is a disc shaped. We can identify it. And lateral end expanded with a styloid process. This is a styloid process. This is a styloid process of it. And all the lateral end and anterior surface from the prominent end. This is a prominent end. This is anterior surface. This is the thick shaped. Okay. And the posterior or surface present the four groups of extensor muscles. Here this is the four group of extensor tendons or muscles. Okay. Here how we can identify the ulna? We can identify ulna. This is a hook-like structure. Upper end is the hook-like structure. This is a hook-like structure. Okay. Here you can firstly see this is the onictodon process. There is a trochlear notch, and this is a coronoid process. Okay. Firstly, we there is a the radius upper end look like. Okay. You can see this is a upper end. This is a shaft and a lower limb. Okay. You can see the head is disc shaped and covered by hyaline cartilage. This is a disc shaped and covered by hyaline cartilage. Okay, it has a superior concave surface. If you see this, both this is a concave surface, superiorly concave surface, and it is articulate with the capitulum of the humerus and from the elbow joint. Okay, and neck. What is the neck? Neck is enclosed by the narrow covering, merging with the annular ligament. This is neck is covered by the annular ligament. Okay, and radial tuberosity lies joint below the medial part of the neck, and rough part is slow and poke. Okay, this is radial tuberosity. This is a not smooth or surface. Okay, in this video there is a shaft is present. Shaft is here. You can see the borders and surfaces. There are three borders. So the three borders and three surfaces. What is the three borders? This is a anterior border, medial border, and posterior border. Here this is a posterior border. Okay, posterior border. Here you can see anterior border, medial border, and posterior border. And the three surfaces. What is the three surfaces? This is anterior surface, lateral surface, and posterior surface. This is anterior surface, lateral surface. There is a lateral surface, and what is the posterior surface? What is the lateral surface? Lateral surface. This is a lateral surface because here this surface also called the interosseous surface because the interosseous membrane attached there. Okay. What is and how to? This is a right radius look like the lower end. Lower end is a widest part of the bone. Yeah, this is a widest part of the bone. Lower end is the widest part of the bones. Okay. Here it is the five surfaces. Okay, this is the anterior surfaces, posterior surfaces, medial surfaces, lateral surfaces, and inferior surfaces. How can I identify these surfaces? The five surfaces. The lateral surface is thick prominent ridge. This is a thick prominent ridge. Okay, this is a thick shaped. Okay, here is the you can see this is thick. This is a prominent shaped. And how to identify this is the anterior surface? Here radial artery palpate this surface. You can see you can place the three fingers here, and you can notice the radial pulse. Okay, here this is the anterior surface. This is a surface anatomy. Okay. What is the posterior surface? Posterior surface present the four group of extensor tendon. Here is extensor tendon part. There is a four group of extensor part. Okay. And what is the medial surface? Medial surface you occupied by the ulnar notch. What is the medial surface? Here is the ulnar notch. Okay. Here is a ulnar notch. Here, this area is rough and head of the alveolus process. And the lateral surface, The lateral surface forms the stylus process. What is the lateral surface? Lateral surface forms the stylus process. This is the stylus process of radius. Lateral surface form the stylus process. And what is the inferior surface? Inferior surface, you can see here, this is the radius and this is ulna. Okay, here you can see the radius and ulna. This is the inferior surface. Here this is an inferior surface, is triangular shape here located in the scaphoid bone. Scaphoid bones, what is the scaphoid? Scaphoid bones are the mainly 8 carpal bones. Okay, scaphoid, lunate, triquetrum, trapezium. This is this type, and this is a quadrangular. This is the mode is the lunate, for lunate. Here this is a lunate bones is placed. This is the inferior surface. You can see, I also already said this is the inferior surface. Okay, and here we can identify the ulna. Okay, what does the ulnar upper end look like? Upper end look like this is a broad and hook-like structure. I has already said this is a hook-like structure and concavity directly forward. This type is a this look like this is the ulnar upper end. Okay, ulnar upper end. It is a hook-like structure. You can already see here. There is a olecranon process. Okay, trochlear notch and coronite process, and the lower border of shaft is crest-like and forms the spiral like. This is a narrow like. This is a lower border is narrow like structure, and it is a stylet process. SP means stylet process. Okay, and pointed stylet process. It is a posterior medial of the rounded head of ulna. Okay, okay. Here you can feel this is a stylet process. This is a posterior medial to the rounded head of the ulna. Okay, this is a lateral end. Okay, it has the 3 borders. Just here is the 3 borders and 3 surfaces. What is the borders? This is a interosseous or lateral border. What is the interosseous or lateral border? This is the interosseous or lateral border. This is anterior border. This is the anterior border. You can see. In this is anterior border and this is a posterior border. Okay. What is the surfaces? These surfaces are anterior surfaces, posterior surfaces, and medial surfaces. Anterior surfaces, posterior surfaces, and medial surfaces. These are forms the shaft, and it is a lower end. What is the? Here you can see the upper end presents a 2 process and 2 notch. Okay, this is a olecranon process one and olecranon and coronite process. This is a trochlear notch. This is a radial notch. Okay, and you can see the olecranon process. Okay, olecranon process, coronite process. Okay, you can see olecranon process. This is a coronite process, and this is a trochlear notch. In this video, you can identify this. Okay, and each process have some surfaces. So the olecranon processes are 5 surfaces. These 5 surfaces: anterior surfaces, posterior surfaces, medial surfaces, lateral surfaces, and superior surfaces. What is the anterior surfaces doing? The anterior surfaces articulate forms the upper part of trochlear notch. This is the anterior surface of olecranon process. This is the anterior surface of olecranon process forms upper part of trochlear notch. Here forms the upper part of trochlear notch forms. Okay, and posterior surfaces forms the triangular subcutaneous area. What is the primary subcutaneous area? This is triangular shape, the subcutaneous area. And the medial, okay, the medial surface continues the inferiorly and posteriorly to the shaft. Okay, inferiorly and posteriorly the shaft making the medial surfaces. Okay, and the posterior surfaces and posterior and lateral surface is smooth, and the posterior surface is making. Okay, and the superior surfaces. This is the superior surface in roughened area. Here is the superior surface. Okay, here is the superior surface, the roughened area. They are olecranon process. This is the olecranon process. Okay. And you can see the coronite process. Coronite process. What is the coronite process? This is the coronite process. This is the coronite process. Here you can see this is a olecranon process, trochlear notch, and coronite process. Okay, this is the coronite process. Okay, this is a coronite process have a 4 parts. Okay, superior surface. These are 4 surfaces. Is the superior surface, anterior surface, lateral surface, medial surface. In olecranon process, we can find the 5. This is anterior, posterior, medial, lateral, and superior surface. Here coronite process, we can see the 4 surfaces here: anterior, lateral, and medial, and superior surface. Okay, here what is the coronite process? The forward from the shaft just below the olecranon process, and it has 4 parts. Okay, the superior forms the lower part of trochlear notch. The superior part, there are superior part forms the lower part of trochlear notch, and upper part of trochlear notch formed by the anterior surface of olecranon process, and superior surface forms coronite process. Okay, and anterior surface is the triangular convex from the ulnar tuberosity. Here is the triangular surface. This is the anterior surface. Okay, you can see there is an anterior surface of coronite process. Okay, and the lateral surface is a 2 parts. Okay, like lower part and upper parts. Upper parts marks the radial notch. Okay, upper surface pass the radial notch. Here the radial notch and attach the radius. Okay, and the lower part depressed from radial tuberosity. What is the lower part? There is a lower part depressed from the radial tuberosity, and the medial first continues and makes the shaft. Okay, we can say about this is a two process and two notch. Okay, this is a radial notch and this is a trochlear notch. Trochlear notch articulate with the trochlear of humerus. Okay, trochlear notch attach the humerus. Okay, and radial notch articulate the head of the radius from the from the superior radio-ulnar joint. Radial notch. What is the radial notch? You can say this is a radial notch. Radial notch articulate with medial radial head, radius head, and from the superior radio-ulnar joint. In the lower end, we can see this is a styloid process. Here this is called the ulnar styloid process. Here this is called the radius styloid process. Okay, and the lower end made up head of the styloid process. This is a head of the styloid process. We can see the head articulate with the head. This is a head. Head articulate. This is a styloid process, and this is a head. Head articulate with articulate with radius and from the inferior radio-ulnar joint. Head articulate with the here. This is the articulate with radius and makes the radio-ulnar joint. Okay, and superior project the medial side. Okay, you can see here this is a muscle attachment. Okay, in the radius you can see the here it is a biceps brachii. Okay, what is the biceps brachii? Here biceps brachii inserted with the radial tuberosity, and you can see the supinator. Where is the supinator? There. Here is the supinator inserted with upper part of lateral surface of radius. Supinator inserted with the upper part of the radius. Okay, and pronator teres. Where is the pronator teres? You can see pronator teres here. This is the hair of pronator teres. Pronator teres inserted upper part of lateral surface, upper part of medial surface of radius, and brachioradialis. It is a brachialis. Okay, brachialis, brachyradial is just above the styloid process. Here is the brachioradialis. This is that is the radius process, and most important the flexor digitorum profundus, pronator quadratus, flexor digitorum flexor process longus, and flexor digitorum profundus. Okay, and flexor carpi radialis. Here you can attachment of the all the muscles. Okay, you can see the pronator teres. What is the nerve supply? Pronator teres nerve supply with the medial nerve. What pronator teres? Pronator teres or pronation of pronator teres works, or pronator action is the pronation. FDS means flexor digitorum superficialis. What is the FDS? This is flexor digitorum superficialis. What is the nerve supply of this muscle? Medial nerve, and work at the flex, the middle and phalanx of the finger, middle phalanx of the finger. Okay, the flexor carpi radialis supplied medial nerve, and where is the flexor carpi radialis? You can see in foramen muscle, the flexor carpi, the flexor and abductor the wrist joint, and flexi carpi and ulnaris. Here the supplied the ulnar nerve and flex and abducts the wrist joint, flex and abducts the knee joint. Okay, the palmaris longus. Okay, palmaris longus nerve supplies medial nerve and flex the wrist joint. Okay, flex the knee joint. Okay, palmaris longus. And these are superficial muscles, and here you can see the muscles of see the deep muscle of the forearm. Okay, here three deep muscle is forearm is that is the flexor digitorum profundus, flexor profundus longus, and the pronator quadratus. What is the flexor digitorum profundus? Right, the flexor digitorum. This is the flexor digitorum profundus, and this is the muscle attachment. Okay, insertion and original insertion. There is a next I will call this, and the medial and one third and ulnar, all third supplied by an ulnar nerve, and lateral one third the anterior introosseous nerve. The action, what is the action? Flex the medial phalanges. Okay, you can see, read this all the caption, and flexor pollicis longus. This is the anterior introosseous muscle, and flexion, this is distal phalanges of the thumb, and pronator quadriceps. This is a same nerve, and this is a superficial fiber pronate the forearm, superficial fiber pronate the forearm, and deep fiber bind the lower and upper limb. Okay, this is what is the origin of the pronator teres? Here is the ABC. This is means there is a ABCD. This is the O means pronator teres, B means FDS. Okay, C means flexor carpi radialis, D means flexor carpi ulnaris, and palmaris longus. Okay, here you can see, and you can just screenshot this video. Okay, the origin of the flexor carpi, this is a pronator teres. Here is the medial epicondyle of humerus, originated from medial epicondyle of radius. This is M means the medial epicondyle of humerus, and inserted with the medial and lateral aspect of shaft of radius. Okay, you can see this is what is the pronator teres here. This is originate from the medial of humerus and inserted from medial and lateral shaft of the radius. Okay, the B, this is FDS, flexor digitorum superficialis. Superficialis is a this is a two head. Okay, either humeral ulnar head or radial head. Okay, the humeral ulnar head attached with medial epicondylar humerus, and radial head is attached in the anterior shaft of radius, and the inserted from the inserted side of the medial phalanx second and fifth digits. Second and fifth digits. Next video we are explain this is second or fifth, what is digits and what is carpal bones, what is the fingers and all the muscle supply of the wrist and hand. Okay. The C means flexor carpi annualis. This is the same as the medial epicondylar humerus and inserted in first and third metacarpal bones. And D means flexor carpi annualis. This is a humeral head. This is a humeral head attached with the stem, and the ulnar head attached with medial aspect of polyclonal process and posterior border of ulna. Insertion, what is the insertion? The pisiform, phalanges, hook legs, habit, and fifth metacarpal bone. Here, this is a muscle look like pisiform. What is the pisiform and habit? This is a hook leg position is the habit. Habit is the collar bone. Pisiform is a collar bone and fifth metacarpal bone. Okay. MC bone means metacarpal bones. Okay. And E from same as E, even palmaris longus means this is a flexor retinaculum and palmar opponents. Okay. Here you can see the all the deep muscle. This is the FDP means flexor digitorum profundus, FPL means flexor digitorum longus, flexor pollicis longus, and PQ means pronator quadratus. Okay, there is a three origin. Okay, three origin of flexor digitorum profundus. This is a deep muscle. Okay, this is upper third foot of the anterior and middle surface shaft of the ulna. Upper 1/4 originate from the anterior and middle surface of the ulna, and upper third foot is the posterior border of ulna. Okay, originate from, and the medial surface of the auricular process and the coronoid process of ulna. This is originate from this side. This is the big muscle, and this is a deep muscle. Okay, and what is the? Because this is a flex and medial phalanx. This is a big muscle, so this is a function is various point. This is a flex, the middle of phalanx, chief grasping muscle. Okay, chief grasping muscle, catching muscle, chief main muscle of grasping. Okay, you can see the insertion of the muscle. The east tendon is inserted on the palmar surface of the digital phalanx. Okay. And V, this is a flexor pollicis longus. Okay, here originated from upper 3/4 of the anterior surface of the shaft of the nose and anterior surface of interosseous membrane. You can screenshot and then read. This is a big video. Okay, you can screenshot, please. Here you can like this video. So please share your friends and please subscribe my YouTube channel. If you contact my, you can describe my email address, my channel description, and my YouTube, Facebook, and link is pinned in my description. You can see. Namaskar, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.